B, C, D, E, F, G.
Hello. Welcome back, everybody.
222-333-444.
Oh my God! It did it again.
Hello,
X
Facebook
is now blocking streaming unless I pay for an X account.
Correct.
A premium account on X is required in order to stream on the platform. You can subscribe on X or stream to a different destination.
So no more free porn.
Well, no more free us on X.
Do I need to get Bilbo?
Well, it's I have to pay to stream.
I mean, have you been on Twitter lately? The porn is everywhere. You don't need a paid account.
Yeah, well, they're saying for actual stream, for us to stream on Twitter, I have to pay them money. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, and do you get
Elon Musk has 12
account on Twitter?
You can. I believe if you pay for Twitter, you can eventually get a monetized account.
That's bullshit.
Yes.
Yeah.
But with all the new rules, it's you have to jump through hoops just to get Twitter even to recognize you.
So why go through the hassle at all then?
I know. I'm not going to set up streams for Twitter anymore. But this is the second time it's happened tonight. I thought it may have just been because we were in vertical stream the last broadcast an hour ago. But now it's happened again, and we're in normal format. So, no clue here as to what the hell they're actually doing. But that is second time today.
Elon Musk is getting greedy.
Getting?
Getting?
To say it.
It's a lot of baby mamas. It's a lot of houses. It's expensive to keep all them kids.
A lot of Cybertrucks depreciating in value before they even get to the customers.
And rusting. And rusting.
Yes.
Well, he doesn't care because they're already sold by that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, the Cybertrucks aren't even... I mean, of all the sales they made, maybe a quarter of the people who pre-ordered have them, and the rest are still on lists to go get them. And right now,
didn't they just do a big recall?
Well, they did recalls because the accelerators would get stuck to the floor because they used some sort of cleaning agent that was sticky. And it would...
Wow.
So the fix was they had to put a little screw under the pedal so it wouldn't go all the way down. That was it. That was the whole recall.
Is cherry rigging at its finest.
Yeah.
A mechanical stop with a screw.
Yeah.
Wow.
Unfortunately,
in a metal truck. In a metal truck, yes.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
But yeah,
the take for it to worn down like a nail.
Most of the people who are getting the Cybertruck, the model, the Founders Edition or whatever the hell they called it, was the model that they got, and they had to pay. It was $100,000, but then they had to pay an upcharge of $20,000, so $120,000 for the damn thing. And with depreciation already, they're only worth about 78. They'll be down in the 50s by the end of the year. So it's not even worth. It's not even worth buying one at full price. And then Tesla is saying that if you sell yours within the first year, you can never buy another Tesla again because you're banned.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Well, from the reports I'm getting, the people selling them are never planning on buying another Tesla anyway.
Right.
I mean, it looks neat, but
No, it doesn't. It does not look functional whatsoever.
Nope.
No.
it looks like,
Doesn't.
remember the old game Battlezone? With the Battlezone, it had like a periscope on it. It was early 80s. You shot tanks, but it was all 3D. It was all polygons. Wireframe polygons.
Something I don't know.
Yeah, I remember it. I remember it.
Yeah.
The Cybertruck looks like something out of that game with the sharp angles.
Yes.
It needs a turret on the front of it.
Right.
To basically fit into that game.
Right.
Yes.
That's in the
He probably has one printed out and framed on his desk. This is the inspiration.
Maybe, or the original Asteroids, same thing. It had all the sharp edges.
Right.
Yeah. I know, Rose. You haven't played Asteroids. I know.
No, but I think one of our regular customers drives that car.
Kids these days.
I know, right?
Yeah. Well, she's gonna start hitting panel members with her frying pan. So let's not.
Only you, Jim. Only you.
Actually, I really don't want to have to deal with donging or sounding.
Yep, just you.
Now.
She's already got your face imprinted on the bottom of her frying pan from smacking you so many times.
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh my god, my cat is vomiting right next to me. Oh, golly.
Pants!
Ew.
Pants! Are you okay, Pants?
Ew!
Ew!
Cat vomit! Ew!
He had just settled in next to me.
God, no.
For a warm winter's nap?
She must have thought you were the rug. All that hair.
In better news, however, the President of the United States spoke without, destroying anything, and
Oh, good.
There you go.
He did call it the battle box instead of the ballot box, which is an unfortunate slip.
Well, Pants.
Intentional.
But he is running with Vice President Trump.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh Lord.
So they can defeat the evil leader of Ukraine, Vladimir Putin.
Vladimir Putin.
There you go.
Oh, no.
Well, Pants, if you think that's bad, I should let you see what on the new vertical format videos I've been putting up transcriptions, and Adobe's AI transcription is fast, but it's very stupid. So Jose Chille de Castro becomes
fast, but it's stupid. It's stupid.
Okay. You're it not picking it up right is one thing. The words coming out of your mouth being that fucked up that often is a whole different thing.
No, it's this. Even if I say it the same way 3 times, sometimes, and Verbo saw some of this. It goes from Jose Justice Tacoma to Jose Vista, just all sorts of weird.
Can you train it? Can you leave it notes?
Still, the AI getting it wrong is not near as bad as the words coming out of your mouth being that fucked up.
Well, I'm saying it the same every time. Hey, Trump's right here. Thank you for being here.
Depending on how stuffed up people are. So
don't bleed on our carpets.
It's okay. You can hang.
Trying not to bleed out my nose, but nosebleeds are fun. How did you know I had a nosebleed?
So weird.
Rose, what were you doing to get a nosebleed?
Nothing. I told you my sinuses have been messed up all day. This happens occasionally.
Okay, someone's got to snort the cocaine.
Right? You got to put some Vaseline up there to keep it moisturized.
Grass.
The fresh cut grass gives you nosebleeds?
trying to keep my nose from running because of the fresh cup.
Are you trying to make Jim feel better about his allergies?
I was just say, match
Oh,
made in
no,
heaven right there.
I have
Are-
as bad as pollen allergies as Jim, if not worse, because I naturally come down with sinus infections at least once a month.
Are we going to let Trump's right ear call our darling bros a drunk lady?
I thought he was referring to me.
Huh?
Me.
Oh,
I'm
honey,
pretty
I'm
sure
not
I've heard about
drunk. I can't drink. I'm allergic to alcohol, so is Jim. It's why we are ideal. Neither one of us can
Yes.
drink at the wedding.
Yes. Though
We're going to
Pants
be
can get as
watching
sloshed
and
as he wants to.
filming.
I
Yeah.
am your. That's why I am the designated drinker for both of them. So each time
I
any
know,
one of
we're
them
going to be
is to
watching
take a
and
sip.
filming you the entire time so that we can make short so that just please,
What?
please, for the love of God, wear your pants. I don't care about the top, just wear your pants.
Are you
well,
silly enough to be allergic to peanut butter but eat it anyway?
No, actually, I am not allergic to nuts. I'm allergic to grapes.
How can you
grapes?
be allergic to
I'm
grapes?
allergic to grapes. I don't know.
That's a
I
new
don't
one.
know. I can't have grape jelly. Can't have anything that contains like grapes and juices. I once
Jim?
tried to take those
Nothing juicy.
vitamin pills. I
And yet,
once
red
tried to
wine is
take
perfectly
those
fine.
No, I once tried to take those pills that are like the their essential extract from wine. They're called rest something. It begins with an R. Oh my god, I had the worst effect from those. I ended up breaking
Are you
out a rash.
are you
It
saying
was
that
terrible.
taking
Right
something
here.
you're allergic to in concentrated form is even worse?
I
That's a
didn't
bad
realize
idea.
that's what it was. My mom handed me these pills and told me take them. After I start breaking out in a rash, I'm like, what the hell are these?
Here,
Right.
swallow these. They're good for you.
They're good for
My
you.
listen, you have no clue what kind of herbalist my mother is. I will not drink anything she makes anymore. I'm sorry. I won't, because there has been times when she was well that I had seen her walk outside and pick a leaf off the ground and put it in her mouth and go, "Oh, this is medicinal."
I'm
No, my mom
scared.
doesn't give me medicine like that. It's all herbal substance. So,
Yeah.
okay,
Just
Nancy's
a
have gone.
Herbal.
Nancy's
Yeah.
have
spoonful
gone.
of
I'm
sugar
sorry.
helps the medicine go
Just
down. The medicine.
keep
I
in
love
mind,
Nancy.
white oleander is a plant. That's herbal. Don't take that if she puts it in milk for you. Don't eat a lot
Oh,
of
I don't drink
seeds.
milk.
Seeds of stone fruit. If she tries to put
Well,
those and like blend them into butter, don't
She
eat
doesn't even
those.
like stone
Yeah.
fruits.
If your
Thank
father ever
God she
dies
doesn't
under
like.
mysterious circumstances,
Yes,
we'll have
My dad is
circumstances.
dead.
do a thorough
Yes.
Did he
toxicology
die
My
under
report.
dad died this year.
mysterious circumstances?
No, he died of Missouri of bone cancer.
Okay, well that's not mysterious. That's quite
There's
quite
No, it's
no.
not, but we
Okay.
learned that he was talking to a demon that the devil was coming to claim him. So, I don't know.
dude, there's nothing funny we can say about this. This is not being helpful.
No, it's
No.
depressing
I can
now.
make. Oh, wait. I can make it better. My dad is a cross between Chille and what was the other one? The other one is this is nauseous and play properly. Okay, that personality. He charmed everyone, but he was a grifter of great proportions. There's a reason why he wasn't really in my life. I told him the last month and a half that I knew him, listen, Dad, I love you. I will always love you, but I can't put up with crap right now, and I'm really sorry, but I can't do it. You'd be surprised how not high I am. This is natural. I do not take any medicine except for epilepsy. That is it, Trump's right here. Surprising, huh? I'm not even allowed to drink coffee at work. You should see it's hilarious.
And meanwhile, Chille is 45 minutes away, according to Chille's own chat. And yes,
Oh, dear.
if anyone wants to restream Chille over on my Discord server, please go ahead and do that. Just go into the chat room, the what do you call it? What do I call it? The
General chat?
no, the let's see. Yes, general voice chat, or all drama all the time chat, or the Anthony Caruso Memorial chat. We have 3 of them over there that are never used. So if you do want to go restream it over there at 9 o'clock Eastern, please feel free to.
Verbo!
I can't say that I'll be there, but
Oh, Sweet Pea, we all know. They just need to be. It just needs to be pointed out so they all understand. We all can
Yes.
tell. Okay. We
And
love you, but we
just-
can tell.
Wait. Hold up. Wait. Pants, remember the game. Remember,
The game?
I left, you drink. Come on, where's your liquor?
Well,
I'm trying to keep
kill
up.
Pants.
I
Pants. Pants
yes,
has
sir.
a very important thing to do right now, and this is
Okay,
what.
that's right. You have to watch that. I'm sorry. So I gotta kill the audience. All right, audience, listen. I left, you drink. Be good.
Yes, Pants has something to read to us, even though Gia has run off, probably screaming
Oh,
into the
gosh.
night. This was a
All right,
Gia
read
request,
your
wasn't it?
I believe so.
Read to your mother. Come
I-
on, let's hear it.
I feel in this time of partisanship, a little bit of Dr. Seuss would help. The Butter Battle book by Dr. Seuss. On the last day of summer, 10 hours before fall, my grandfather took me to the pages. God.
You're moving faster than you read.
Oh God.
All right,
Oh God.
It worked before. My grandfather took me out.
What are you
wall.
doing?
For a while he stood silent. Then, finally, he said, with a very sad shake of his very old head, "As you know, on this side of the wall, we are Ukes. On the far other side of this wall live the Zooks." Then my grandfather said, "It's high time that you knew of the terribly horrible thing that the Zooks do. In every Zook house and in every Zook town, every Zook eats his bread with the butter side down. But we Ukes, as you know, when we breakfast or sup, spread our bread," Grandpa said, "with the butter side up. That's the right honest way," Grandpa gritted his teeth. "So you can't trust a Zook who spreads bread underneath. Every Zook must be watched. He has kinks in his soul. That's why, as a youth, I made watching my goal. Watching Zooks for the Zook Watching Border Patrol.
Yeah.
In those days, of course, the wall wasn't so high, so I could look any Zook square in the eye. If he dared to come close, I could give him a twitch with my tufted, prickly snickberry switch. For a while, that worked fine. All the Zooks stayed away, and our country was safe. Then, one terrible day, a very rude Zook by the name of Van Itch snuck up and slingshotted my snickberry switch. With my broken-off switch, with my head hung in shame, to the chief Yukaroo in great sorrow I came. But our leader just smiled. He said, "You're not to blame, and those Zooks will be sorry they started this game. We'll dress you right up in a fancier suit. We'll give you a fancier slingshot to shoot." And he ordered the boys in the back room to figure how to build me some sort of triple sling jigger. With my triple sling jigger, I sure felt much bigger. I marched to the wall with great vim and great vigor, right up to Van Itch with my hand on the trigger. I'll have no more nonsense, I said with a frown, from Zooks who eat bread with the butter side down. Van Itch looked quite sickly. He ran off quite quickly. I'm unhappy to say he came back the next day in a spiffy new suit with a big new machine, and he snarled as he said, looking frightfully mean, "You may fling those hard rocks with your triple sling jigger, but I also now have my hand on a trigger. My wonderful weapon, the jigger rock snatch'em, will fling 'em right back just as quick as we catch 'em. We'll have no more nonsense. We'll take no more gup from you Ukes who eat bread with the butter side up." "I have failed, sir," I sobbed as I made my report to the chief Ukaroo in the headquarters fort. He just laughed. "You've done nothing at all of the sort. Our slingshots have failed. That was old-fashioned stuff. Slingshots, dear boy, are not modern enough. All we need is some new-fangled kind of a gun. My boys in the back room have already begun to think up a walloping whiz-zinger one. My bright boys are thinking they're on the right track. They'll think up one quick and we'll send you right back." They thought up a great one. They certainly did. They thought up a gun called the Kickapoo Kid, which they loaded with powerful poo-a-doo powder and ants' eggs and bees' legs and dried fried clam chowder. And they carefully trained a real smart dog named Daniel to serve as our country's first gun-toting spaniel. Then Daniel, the Kickapoo Spaniel, and I marched back toward the wall with our heads held up high, while everyone cheered and their cheers filled the sky. "Fight, fight for the butter side up! Do or die!" Well, we didn't do, and we didn't quite die, but we sure did get worsted, poor Daniel and I. Van Itch was there too, and he said, the old pig, "The boys in my back room invented this rig, called the 8-nozzled elephant-toted boom blitz. It shoots high-explosive sour cherry stone pits, and will put your dumb Kickapoo kid on the fritz." Poor Daniel and I were scared out of our wits. Once more, by Van Itch, I was bested and beat. Once again I limped home from the wall in defeat. I dragged and I sagged, my spirits were low as I thought they ever could go, when I heard a boom-bah and a diddle-dee-dill, and our butter-up band marched up over the hill. The chief Ukaroo had sent them to meet me, along with the right-side-up song-girls to greet me. They sang, "Oh, be faithful, believe in thy butter," and they lifted my spirits right out of the gutter. "My boy," smiled the chief Ukaroo, "we've just voted and made you a general. You've been promoted. Your pretty new uniform's ready. Get in it. The big war is coming. You're going to begin it. And what's more this time, you are certain to win it. My boys in the back room have finally found how. Just wait till you see what they've puttered up now in their great new machine. You'll fly over that wall and clobber those buttered-down Zooks, one and all." Those boys in the back room sure knew how to putter. They made me a thing called the Utterly Sputter, and I jumped aboard with my heart all a-flutter and steered toward the land of the upside-down butter. The machine was so modern, so frightfully new, no one knew quite exactly just what it could do. But it had several faucets that sprinkled blue goo, which somehow would sprinkle the Zooks as I flew, and gum up that upside-down butter they chew. I was racing pell-mell when I heard a voice yell, "If you sprinkle us, Zooks, you'll get sprinkled as well." Van Itch had a sputter exactly like mine, and he yelled, "My blue goer is working just fine. And I'm here to say that if Ukes can goo Zooks, then you'd better forget it, 'cause Zooks can goo Ukes." I flew right back home, and as you may have guessed, I was downright despondent, disturbed, and depressed. And I saw just as soon as I stepped back on land, so were all of the girls of the butter-up band. The chief drum majorette, Ms. Yuki Ann Sue, said, "That was a pretty sour flight that you flew. And the Chief Yukaru's been looking for you." I raced to his office. The place was a sight. "Have no fears," said the chief. "Everything is all right. My bright backroom boys have been brighter than bright. They've thought up a gadget that's newer than new. It's filled with mysterious Mulaka Moo and can blow all those zooks clear to Salamagoo. They've invented the Bitsy Big Boy Bummaroo. You just run to the wall like a little nice man, drop this bomb on the zooks just as fast as you can. I've ordered all ukes to stay safe underground while the Bitsy Big Boy Bummaroo is around." As I raced for that wall with the bomb in my hand, I noticed that every last uke in our land was obeying our Chief Yukaroo's grim command. They were all bravely marching with banners aflutter down a hole for their country. And right side up butter. That's when Grandfather found me. He grabbed me. He said, "You should be down that hole. And you're up here instead. But perhaps this is all for the better somehow. You will see me make history right here and right now." Grandpa leapt up that wall with a lopulous leap, and he cleared his hoarse throat with a bopulous beep. He screamed, "Here's the end of that terrible town full of zooks who eat bread with the butter side down." And at that very instant we heard a clup, clup of feet on the wall, and old Van Itch clumped up. The boys in his back room had made him one too. In his fist was another big boy Bummaroo. "I'll blow you," he held, "into pork and wee beans. I'll butter side up you to small smithereens." "Grandpa," I shouted, "be careful. Oh, gee. Who's going to drop it? Will you or will he?" "Be patient," said Grandpa. "We'll see. We will see." And that, boys and girls, is a cautionary tale about our Cold War with the Soviets.
Oh boy.
But
For
it
some
extends
strange
to
reason, I'm
all
now
sorts of
craving
us versus things.
Yes.
I think we
I
should all take a
love the
listen.
fact that Dexter could watch this stream and I would not have to worry. Except after the book is, and I would have to hurry.
What were you craving, Hank?
buttered toast.
You know what? Yeah, that
Butter-
would be good right about now, wouldn't it?
No, that's what I
I-
want
I
too.
think I'll try a piece butter side down and one butter side up.
I finally get that episode of Mythbusters where they were doing butter side up and butter side down. I never got the reference because I've never heard this story before.
I haven't heard the
Oh,
story yet.
really?
I haven't heard this one either.
Oh, this is a
Yeah, me
classic.
either.
First time I heard this one, but it was so cute.
I'm more of a
Chille-
Beatrice Potter person.
This is one of his most blatantly political works, as far as I know.
Aye, aye, aye.
Honey, are you
Uh,
allergic to certain bread?
I'm not allergic to bread that I know of.
Okay, I'm gonna go get toast.
Well, it depends
But
what's
I'm
in
not-
the bread.
Yeah, I'm not getting bread from your mother because you know your mother's put flowers in there.
Oh no, it's mostly due to their bread. Dear God, for a woman who has,
Um,
I'm not going there. I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
most
She's
bread
probably
has
watching
flour
this
in
and
it,
she's gonna
Jim.
Kill me.
Yeah, but flowers
Not
is
that,
in
no, that's made from wheat.
dandelions.
That's different.
Jim,
Oh, gluten-free
Hey,
bread is
hey.
gross. Don't even eat it.
Hank is all about the flower power.
And hello, me too, too. Nice to see you.
Me too.
We had some news yesterday. Glenn Serio is suing Telecline for $10,000 in small
It was
claims
so
court.
funny.
Oh, of course he is.
Yes.
That's
Right?
so funny.
He says that when she reposted a video of his, which contained his information that he put out there,
Yep.
it was a stolen attempt to steal his identity.
Yep. That caused him harm.
So it was
Yeah.
the post
Okay.
that he put up that she just reposted,
Yep.
and now it's $10,000.
Yep.
Yes,
Small-
I want to steal.
So-
I want to steal the identity of a homeless man with no credit.
Yes.
Is she just going
Seriously.
pro se and just asking for a dismissal, or does she have an attorney?
You
lined up?
have you have to because it's in small claims court. So there's
Yeah.
only the two of you.
Oh, it is only pro se. Right. I forgot. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well-
She has the option of countersuing,
Yep.
and she is asking fans to tell her what she should be countersuing for.
Yep.
So, yeah, last time I heard from Touche was coming up with ideas for what she
Well,
could get from it.
I think she should look up to see if there is some sort of odor ordinance in Washington and have her sued for violation of said ordinance.
The smell.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're talking about
The
the
smell.
smell.
The smell of him, yes.
The
Does anybody
smell
have one
Glenn.
of those copies of like obscure laws from the United
Yeah.
States from like 1987? Can
Right,
you just
right.
flip through Washington and just see what's cracking in there? Maybe take a screenshot
I
for
don't
Tella?
know. But the better thing is, guess who Glenn Serio's process server is?
The United States Post Office.
Glenn Serio Sr., his father.
Oh, okay.
Because Serio is a junior, and his father is apparently back in the Seattle area.
Hmm.
So the
Well,
man we
is it
saw...
process?
Go
Is
ahead.
it process
got the
server
gallon of
by
milk?
sending somebody in the mail?
Well, he sent it in the mail, but he was also on scene when Glenn served, what was it? Edmonds, Washington, and Tukwila. The process
Okay.
server was his dad. The off-camera process server who handed the papers over was his own
I
father.
was wondering who that was.
Yeah.
The
And
mayor
the-
was so polite to him, too.
Yeah. And the guy who was screaming at Glenn because Glenn was driving like a maniac, that was also his father.
Mewing. He was like mewing in the passenger seat, like begging him
Yeah.
to slow down. It was
And
upsetting.
and that's Glenn
ahead.
Serio Sr., right?
Yes. So there's two Glenn
Allegedly.
Stereos. Well,
Alleged.
Glenn Stereo Sr. has his own YouTube channel, and yes, he's also an auditor.
Now-
Oh, you've got to be kidding.
Now,
I am
does,
not kidding.
does anybody else get the scene from The Water Boy when the dad comes and goes, "Now you're gonna make a lot of money"?
That's just, I mean, Glenn Stereo. Let's
I
see
was
what else.
actually I was actually thinking Joe Dirt, but same.
Guess it
Dirty.
depends on his hygiene level. Does Glenn take after his father as far as hygiene is concerned, or is that like a Glenn specific issue?
Do we
I would
really want to be
say
that close?
Or if he couldn't stay in the same car with him.
True.
Oh, dear. Meanwhile, 23 minutes till Wapner.
Till Wapner, people, Wapner. How is
Love it.
your world gonna change now that Chille is back? Let's go around the panel, starting with Rose. Rose, how's your world gonna change now that Chille is back? That's a pass on.
Making toast.
Oh, you're making toast? Good lord.
What a
Don't you
polite woman.
realize?
She mutes her microphone to make toast for us. I'm touched.
I know.
That's that
I know.
homeschooling again.
So, Hank, how is your world going to change now that Chille is back?
Not at all. Now that I'm not associated with a channel that's got to watch every minute of his bullshit.
Okay.
There's something to
That's
unpack
about
from
right.
there.
Verbo, how's your world going to change now that Chille is back?
I'm just excited to see what his smile is going to look like. I'm very curious as to what his regenerative dental work will look like, and I can't wait to see it.
Can we take bets on whether he
Just
replaced
say
it
no goodbye.
with a gold tooth?
Well, I don't know if it was his retained front tooth that got chipped or his flipper front tooth that got chipped, and so I'm excited to see how that turned out.
Pants, since you just chimed in, how is your world going to change now that we have Chille DeCastro back?
Well, let me tell you, I'm going to get a new fade, and I'm going to get my body weight all back into whack, and I'm not going to watch a single goddamn minute of anything that man says.
Okay. And finally, Pope Phil, how is Chille's return impacting you personally?
I am hoping for. I'm praying. Me and the sisters have a visual going that he will end up with a gold grill with JPPT on it, but it'll be misspelled horribly somehow, and it won't come out exactly what he had thought it would be.
It's like backwards, but it's also mirrored in the camera and then like mirrored again, so it never can be straight to the audience. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, that's the visual we got going on right now.
I just
Where
hope
did
he
he
doesn't
come
go
up
back
with
to the
these?
3-hour live streams that he was doing.
Honey, you know he's gonna start
What
his commercial
else is
career
he
back
gonna
up.
do? Get a job?
Well, he
He's gotta
says
start
he's
his
suing
commercial
everybody.
back up.
Well, he kind of is.
He's got to
How many-
sue he was going to sue the judge or Justice of the Peace Zimmerman. He was going to sue her and her bailiff for conspiring to keep his family out of the courtroom. He was going to
Which is a day
sue
thing.
He was going to
They showed up
sue the
late.
prosecutor for malicious prosecution. He was going to sue the arresting officer. He's already suing once in the federal court, but I'm expecting him to file in the state court, just like he did. He filed Ohio and Nevada state court for reasons. Now that he's out, he has until the 27th to the federal version of filing in Nevada the Ohio case, which he just lost. He has until the 27th to prove service in that case, or else that case is being tossed. And that's where literally he took the Ironton lawsuit and just reformatted it and refiled in Nevada federal court.
Right.
Let's see.
He does have lawyers though now.
Yeah, he does.
True.
He's got, and that's got to be costing an arm and a leg. And yesterday, before we all hit goose eggs today in the GoFundMe campaigns, yesterday he actually lost $100 on one of his campaigns. It went backwards.
He didn't lose it. He didn't lose it. It allegedly went up his nose. He had to party his release. I mean, he had a release
Why
party.
do you think he
Well,
does
somebody-
this? He stays up all night and sues people during the day. He's got to have some sort of stimulus. It's like doing the Benadryl, I swear.
Well, somebody took back the donation is what I'm saying, so he actually ended the day $100 down. So
I'm going with the rumor I heard it was a withdrawal.
Well, see,
wait, hold up.
Mine's funnier.
Tom
Okay.
is demanding that I tell everyone, hit that like bucket.
Like
Hit
bucket?
like bucket?
Like bucket?
Shake that
What'd you
bucket.
say?
Come
Kick
on
it.
down,
Don't
ladies
give
and
out
gentlemen, to Rose's Like Bucket.
I think
Hey,
I'm
how you
making.
doing, Glober Mom?
Okay, I hit myself in the head with the frying pan, okay?
I think I'm making.
Like button.
uh,
Like button. All those years of speech therapy. And she is rolling over her grave. I know it.
I think that. What was I gonna say?
What I
now?
gathered from that is that Rose killed her speech therapist.
Yes, she did.
Bum, bum, bum.
She
Hello,
was old
Joseph
when she was
Spark.
my speech therapist. And she was old when I was a kid and needed speech therapy. I was like
She was
7
so
or
old.
8
I was
when I
just a kid,
started.
Your Honor.
Listen,
Oh, good
she
lord.
was perfectly alive when I stopped going. Okay.
And she had it coming. The rain in Spain fell mainly in the plain.
No, it's S's. I swear, it's S's. My S's run away from me. I don't know where to go.
Your S's or your X's? How many X's were there?
I only have the one X, Jim. You know that.
The federal
Uh,
prosecutors will never find out.
Yes.
I only have one.
Innumerable.
Okay? He knows I
She-
only have one.
She dumped the rest, just like Chille doesn't have a criminal record anymore.
Show me a victim. Show me a victim.
Jim, the
Show
first
me
man
the
I ever
money.
dated, I'm married. You know that.
Speaking of future victims, Jim, you might want to lock your doors tonight.
Yeah, between
Listen, I
her
don't plan on
mother's.
killing him. I just plan on hitting him with the frying pan when he looks at other women on drug videos.
Hey, Becca.
Hey, Becca. Well, we are wrapping up soon, so we can get a few minutes in before the Grand Chille's return.
When
If they
has
don't
he
stream it-
ever been on time?
I don't know. I don't know. It's Chille. He had said he was going to be here in 45 minutes, and that was he had like 42 minutes to go till the start of his stream. So he was already going to be 3 minutes late. So I don't know.
No, it's
It's
still scheduled for 8. 8 Central.
Well, yeah, but he was saying in side chat. He had actually posted it in his side chat. So
I missed that.
Yes.
I keep seeing what Gloria types, and my brain climbs out the back of my head.
Oh,
and I
Gloria's
can't take it
back.
Oh no, Gloria. Yes,
Oh yeah.
Rose is a full-grown adult with a child. She is of age and not a minor.
Yes.
I am still younger than a lot of them.
Why do I get the feeling that Joseph Fart is the same person as Trump's ear?
I don't know.
Possibly.
Maybe, I don't know,
Something
but
similar.
And I am and also Joseph Hart. I am over the drinking age if I wasn't allergic to alcohol, and I got married over that age to begin with. So possibly I should have been drinking myself to death. So.
Mrs. Tom, we may
Oh,
or
we
may
won't
not
start that.
stream it over in my Discord if I can figure out how to do it.
I'll do it.
it's not hard.
I'll do it. I haven't been in Discord voice chat in years, so I'll
Okay, well, Pants would do it over in my Discord if you want to do that.
Everybody's invited to join me in not viewing this bullshit.
I think I may be going to sleep too, Hank. I know we're so old.
Yes,
And remember-
there will be a non-watching party at Vatican West.
And remember tomorrow, the
West.
the grand return of Drunk Person Theater at what time? 1:00 Eastern, noon Central, 11 Mountain, and 10 o'clock on the West Coast. So
And I won't be there
Translation.
tomorrow.
He is
You won't be
scheduling
there
it
tomorrow,
for 1
Hank?
o'clock because he knows I
No,
get off at 2.
got appointments.
So he knows to affect
Yes,
to
Okay.
run
but what
away.
time will it be in Guam?
I don't know. I
Swear.
barely could do
Still
this.
an hour
I'm
Peanut
when I get
butter
off
jelly
work.
time.
Well,
Butter jelly
I
time.
I will I
Jelly
will
time.
save one special drunk person I was saving for
Look at this
Hank
ball bat.
anyway, where the police officer stops her and she has no tires.
Nice.
Alrighty then.
Murphy, we're not.
Drive it like
we're
you
not
stole
using
it.
that calculation.
We don't need no stinking tires.
Yes,
Yeah,
this one
let's
will have to
say
wait
it.
till Hank's next viewership because we need Hank's thoughts on this. Somehow she was just driving on the rims.
Oh no.
He enjoys a good rim job.
Oh,
no.
Lord.
Oh dear.
Oh, Lord. But I do have other things to torture poor Phil with tomorrow.
Yay!
Ooh, the house of the
Yay.
drunken one?
Yay! Me.
Including
Breaking
the
news:
continuation.
Jim's gonna rim Phil.
Ew.
There was
Ew.
recently.
No ramming.
Jim, me and Hans are on the assumption you don't swing that way.
I don't swing that way, but
But he can be.
Apparently.
That's pants enough.
He may not swing, but he can be dragged.
oh god.
Oh no. All right,
No, maybe
and
you
thanks
can't.
for joining us tonight.
That's about it.
Jim's like the male star from the '80s who only did it on film. Well, it wasn't his lifestyle.
In one of those news of the weird segments recently, was featured a story where 2 women were arrested in a bar for allegedly using a funnel to pour margaritas into each other's butts.
What?
The comedian,
That's a different type of stinging.
yeah,
Butt
the
chugging.
comedian who reported on this though said the real crime was that they didn't insult the rim.
That's another type of stinging.
Cue the outro.
Did everybody catch in the news a great tragedy upon us? We lost the Dr. Bruce Wethheimer.
We did.
Yes.
And
did.
Richard Simmons.
No
And
clue who
Richard
that
Simmons.
And
And
Shannon
Shannon
Doherty.
Doherty.
I don't go with that. Oh yeah, we are just leaving, but you may join us.
And Shelley Duvall, yes.
Wait, that's
Shelley
4.
Duvall.
So aren't they supposed to come in 3s?
They're supposed to be in 3, so
Maybe-
we
Okay,
maybe
who's
we got-
next
Well,
to
okay.
dying?
Okay. Dr. Ruth and Richard really only count as one celebrity. So after,
Who are these
Because they're both so
people?
tiny.
yes,
Who-
and they
who
really
are
weren't.
Rose?
You can
They
3-kid it
really-
and trench coat them.
Yeah, and they really
Who are
weren't.
these people?
Really weren't celebrities.
Jim, can I lock
Oh.
Rose in my basement and do the Clockwork Orange thing with her eyeballs and just show her,
Yes.
No.
Yes.
show
yes.
her the
Yes.
the 80s, the
Yes.
80s and 90s?
Ultra
Because,
violence.
Jim.
Ultra violence.
she needs
Yeah.
to
Jim.
learn somehow.
Jim.
Milk.
yes,
no.
dear. Yes, dearest.
No,
Yes, wonderful.
I'm not going in that basement.
I don't
So-
even know.
It's a
Not going in that basement. I don't
Chili
care.
Decon,
I'm not going in that
Chili
basement.
Decon
It's
artist,
like the
yes,
boys'
she died
basement.
this morning.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah. All right, we'll do it in an
I
attic
watched that
then.
episode of The Boys.
It's not that bad.
Well, on that note, let's go around the panel and say our goodnight, starting with Hank. Any last words?
Yes, Brenda.
Good night.
Pants?
I would like to wish all of you a deep, heartfelt good night from me, Pants.
Except you have to go stream over. You have to go stream over on my Discord server.
God damn
Anyone?
it. All right, I'm opening more vodka.
Yes, we will be streaming over on my server in the general chat, voice chat, so we don't get hit by Chili. Closing thoughts, Phil.
Well, the 15th is coming up. Remember your tithing.
Verbo?
The world is weird. Be nice.
And Rose. Last but
I'm
not
gonna
least.
kill this blasted mosquito one way or another. It's gonna die tonight.
Well, I just gave Helen a delicious cheese doodle. Well, that was weird. A delicious cheese puffy Cheeto. So she is licking it, and hopefully she will leave us alone for the rest.
Hold up.
What?
Jim, you're allergic to corn. What the hell are you doing with Cheetos?
No, the cat eats them. She licks the cheese off of them. And she won't shut up. She won't shut up while I'm trying to record, so every couple minutes I have to throw a cheese puff at her. So she stops meowing, so I get 5 minutes. So
don't get the popcorn seasoning stuff. It's the exact same stuff they put on it.
I just want you to know, Jim, that
something inconvenient to throw at her.
In my head, I think of her as Helen Thomas, and she's there criticizing your journalistic expertise.
Good.
Oh yeah.
My god.
Yes.
Anywho,
now someone explain to Rose who Helen Thomas is. God damn it. So old.
We don't have enough time.
Anywho, remember, tomorrow we'll be back with Drunk Girl Theater at 1 o'clock Eastern, and then, or Drunk Person Theater, whatever we're calling it now, and then 6:30 p.m. I'll be back with the newscast. Verbo will probably be there too, with our third in the vertical format. And we figured out we can have up to 4 guests without it being weird. So we may ask others to join us now. So we're looking at you, Pants, Rose, Phil. You want to come? You can.
Pants. What are we supposed to do? Joining.
Anyway,
Verbo, I thought you were. Verbo, don't be a fourth wheel. You gotta join in. Let's screen this before Rose gets home.
Pants pulled a shuggy. She just left.
He's in the voice chat already.
Is he?
Everybody send Jim lilies.
You're not sending lilies. Pants, put your hands back on.
Well, Pants left. He's starting. He is live.
He's still listening. Jim, I didn't say you could take off your pants.
Woo! The Eiffel Tower!
No cam. Yeah, no cam.
Everyone put yours back on! Let's go burn the boss.
Oh, the organs cannot jump fast enough.